You have someone that is approaching the occult, the darker aspects of the occult, and they are already approaching it from a trauma space, meaning they're traumatized, they're probably dysregulated, and they are blended with their protector part. And we have a bunch of different protector parts of us, just like we have a bunch of different vulnerable parts of us. Blending is when a part of you is overriding your nervous system. It's basically a part of you that's assuming your identity. We could call this a false self identity. We could call it wearing a mask. It's a protector part that you're blending with. So they're approaching it blended with a protector. They're thinking that it's going to feel that protective part. They think it's going to feel that blending, and they're going to be more protected. They're going to be more powerful. They're going to be more in control because that protector part is managing. It's trying to manage them from getting triggered by becoming this powerful person that's in control and no longer gets hurt, right? But this is unconscious to the person. This is what's happening though. As they're blended with that manager protective part of them, next thing you know, they start doing the rituals, they start doing the practices, they start doing the invocations. And the rituals, the practices, and the invocations are now stimulating the deeper stuff that's being repressed in the system. Because these rituals are no joke. This is powerful stuff that we're tapping into. We're tapping into alien consciousness, higher dimensional extraterrestrial energies that are able to unlock doors within the nervous system and the unconscious mind that we then have to face. Kind of like a psychedelic. You know, when you take, let's say, mushrooms, for example, your trip is either going to be, it's either going to be a trip where you go into the flow or it becomes a really dark experience. And you're not really in control of what that's going to look like. You just take the mushroom and you go into the trip. We're basically accessing that same psychedelic realm, except we're doing it without having to take a psychedelic. We're using it through ritual. And it's completely real and it happens. Okay, this is ancient stuff that has been going on throughout time by many different groups of people that understand this stuff. And I do it all the time. It really is real. Okay. So we're doing the practices. It's stimulating the deeper repressed stuff within the nervous system, which is now accessing those vulnerable parts of our system that our manager parts are trying to manage us from actually seeing and feeling.